We tested 41 melatonin brands and found serotonin, a compound that can trigger a potentially fatal reaction when mixed with the antidepressants that 13% of Americans take daily. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about melatonin supplements. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. ACT1, the setup melatonin, is everywhere. It is the most popular sleep supplement in America. Parents give it to their kids. Athletes use it for recovery. Business travelers pop it like candy for jet lag. Walk into any pharmacy and you will find dozens of brands promising better sleep in convenient gummy form. The FDA does not regulate supplements like drugs. They do not require third-party testing. They do not verify what is actually in the bottle matches what is on the label. And most people assume that because something is sold at CVS or Whole Foods, it must be safe. Here's where it gets disturbing. You trust these companies with your health. You trust them with your children's health. And they are playing pharmaceutical roulette with your nervous system every single night. The supplement industry generates over $50 billion annually in the United States alone. That is 50 billion reasons to cut corners. That is 50 billion reasons to hope nobody looks too closely at what is actually inside these capsules. ACT2, the Science A 2023 study published in JAMA, analyzed 30 melatonin gummy products purchased from major retailers. What they found should make you angry. The actual melatonin content ranged from 74% to 347% of what was listed on the label. Some products contained nearly 3.5 times the advertised dose. But here is the finding that keeps researchers up at night. Serotonin was detected in 26% of the products tested. Serotonin, an unlisted neurotransmitter that has no business being in a sleep supplement. When Cambridge researchers expanded this analysis to 41 brands, they found products containing up to 478% of the labeled melatonin dose, nearly 5 times what you thought you were taking. This is not a minor labeling error. This is systemic contamination across the entire industry, and nobody is talking about it. ACT3, how it works. Let me explain why finding serotonin in melatonin is terrifying. Your body produces serotonin naturally. It regulates mood, digestion, and sleep. But serotonin levels must stay within a tight range. Too much triggers something called serotonin syndrome. Serotonin syndrome symptoms include rapid heart rate, high blood pressure, muscle twitching, agitation, and in severe cases, seizures and death. Here's the critical connection. Over 37 million Americans take SSRI antidepressants, medications specifically designed to increase serotonin activity. When you combine an SSRI with supplemental serotonin from a contaminated melatonin product, you are gambling with a potentially fatal drug interaction. Think about that. Someone taking Zoloft or Lexapro gives their kid a melatonin gummy at bedtime. That parent takes one themselves. Neither knows they just ingested an unlisted neurotransmitter that could trigger a medical emergency. The pathway from contaminated supplement to emergency room is shorter than anyone realizes. ACT4, the protocol. So what do you actually do with this information? First, stop buying melatonin blindly. Check for USP verification or NSF certification on every supplement you purchase. These third-party testing programs verify that what is on the label matches what is in the bottle. Second, start with the lowest effective dose. Research shows 0.5 to 1 milligram is often more effective than the 5 to 10 milligram doses commonly sold. Less is more with melatonin. Third, if you take any serotonergic medication including SSRIs, SNRIs, or MAOIs, consult your doctor before using melatonin. Show them this research. Fourth, consider timing over dosing. Taking melatonin 30 to 60 minutes before bed at a low dose works better than taking high doses randomly. ACT5, week-by-week results when you switch to a verified low-dose melatonin protocol. Here's what to expect. Week 1. You may notice faster sleep onset without the grogginess that high doses cause. Week 2. Your natural circadian rhythm starts stabilizing as you are no longer flooding your system with excessive melatonin. Week 4. Sleep quality improves because you are working with your biology instead of overwhelming it. Week 8. Many people find they need melatonin less frequently as their natural sleep architecture strengthens. Week 12. You have established a sustainable sleep protocol that does not depend on taking 5 times the dose you intended. The payoff: you now understand something most people never will. The melatonin industry operates without meaningful oversight. Products routinely contain undisclosed compounds that can trigger dangerous drug interactions. And the solution is not avoiding supplements entirely, it is demanding transparency in choosing verified products. The science is out there, and now you have it. That is why we are here. This is the Real Bio Protocol. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs it and tune in again for the next upload. See you then. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Tune in again for the next upload. This has been the Real Bio Protocol.